I watched the Heat this weekend. I watched the Heat, but I didn't watch. I didn't watch.
Was doing a concert.
Well, no. One game was on Saturday night. One game was Heat T-Wolves.
Okay.
I watched Heat Celtics the morning. It was my birthday. I watch whatever I want.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Did anybody give you a hard time for watching sports all day?
No, it's my birthday.
No? Okay. Didn't even.
I probably shouldn't have watched Heat Wolves.
Did you do hibachi?
Yeah.
How was it? What'd you get?
I got shrimp and steak.
Oh yeah.
Delicious. Classic.
Do you ever go lobster? It's your birthday.
I actually saw somebody get lobster at the hibachi table.
You had already ordered shrimp.
I had regret. I was like,
oh, you already ordered shrimp.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah,
you didn't know they had lobster.
I did, but I just forget. Like I like the shrimp. I do like the shrimp. I don't, but when I saw the lobster there for cooking, I was like, oh, it looked good. It looked good
with the little tail. Just sit. Oh man.
Yeah, but anyway, so I saw a lot of people on Twitter this morning were ripping Gabe Vincent on Lakers Twitter. I was like, oh, what did he do? But he didn't really. He just was. What was he? 1 for 3, 0 for 2 last night. But he hasn't been off to a good start in his list. Strus has killed it.
Strus is killing it.
Strus has killed it.
Dude, Strus, his first game, he was 27 and 13.
I am going to say something tonight, though. I have a bold take on tonight's game because the Heat play the Bucks. Heat v. Lillard.
Already.
Now, Lillard stunk yesterday. I think Lillard had a donut, if I'm not mistaken.
No points?
I think he had no points yesterday.
What?
It was either no points or hit no baskets.
Dodge the bullet.
Let's see.
No way.
I think he had
Lillard didn't have any points.
I
find that hard to
believe.
believe.
He got goose egg last night.
That dude's a professional.
Damian Lillard last night had 6 points. I'm sorry. 6 points, 2 for 12. So maybe it was like the first half he had 0 points, but still 6 points, 2 for 12.
Yeah.
Far cry from his first game where he was amazing. But I have a bold take on tonight's game.
Hold on. I need to look at you sometimes because I need to see what bold take direction you're going to go. Is it going to be silly sauce? Is it going to be, Heat and 6? Is it going to be, or is it going to be a serious
take? It's a serious take.
Which means no, it's not.
It's a serious take.
Go, Marcos. If you had to,
you can either agree with me.
If you had placed,
you don't have to agree with it. This is just my feeling.
If you had to place money, how close is this? Is going to be serious basketball talk, or how close is it going to be towards silly sauce?
No, this is, you can always tell by
the smirk,
the tone of his
voice.
I
think the Heat fan is a little bit uneasy right now. They've had 3 terrible fourth quarters.
Yep.
They nearly blew it against
no
the
closer.
Pistons.
Somebody hasn't identified themselves as the guy.
It's been Tyler's shooting like 35%, and he's shooting a gazillion shots a game. Now, him and Ben were good in this.
Can I just say this? This is the, who had this same kind of thing? When they gave him the keys,
I know what you're talking
and
about.
They told him to go, and he's almost like he's trying too hard.
Similar, yes. I think Tyler's
better.
Tyler's hit big shots at the end of the games.
I'm just saying same
but
situation.
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
And like Pat Riley said, he said this is supposed to be Bam and Tyler's step-up year. And they had good games against Boston, and Boston was a really good game. Boston, I don't think the Heat looked overwhelmed against Boston. I don't think they're scared of that team. That Boston starters all played amazing. The Heat basically got hosed at the end of the game. Could have won that game. Game could have gone either way. It was a really, really good game.
It was.
And Tyler and Bam were really good in that game. The Wolves game, second out of a back-to-back. They got in at 4 a.m. No Jimmy Butler. He was resting. That annoyed a lot of people. Doesn't annoy me. Jimmy Butler, I want him ready for the playoffs. And I don't need him playing back-to-backs. Jimmy Butler doesn't need to prove anything. But if there are Heat fans that annoyed with that, you do with that what you will. In this game, Tyler Herro was like, building a brick house. And I got to be honest with you, there's been a lot of talk in the lead up to this season. A lot of people were after he had to deal with a lot of rumors, which I'm sure wasn't easy. There was a lot of talk that he has become a more efficient player, that he was making decisions.
Yes.
I got to be honest with you, I have not seen anything different from Tyler Herro. Not that he's bad.
He just looks like
the same. He looks the same. There's nothing. I have not seen anything different. He's not getting to the free throw line more. He is not making quicker reads. He looks like he's playing the same version of Tyler Herro, which is a good player. But to think that he's completely changed or flipped something, I haven't seen that yet.
Question: can that guy we're talking about right now be a point guard?
No.
Okay.
But he hasn't been yet because Kyle's been decent since the opener. The next couple games he's been okay.
Yeah. Well, so somebody got to him and said, "Hey, you mind
taking a shot?
Yeah,
take a shot, dude."
Because he's good. He's a good shooter.
That being said, No pressure on tonight. But Tyler, this is the biggest game of his career.
That's your hot take?
This is the biggest game.
This is the fourth game?
Yes. This is the biggest game of Tyler Herro's career.
Serious?
All the noise coming off that Wolves game, shooting 37% in his hometown versus Damian Lillard, who you were in rumors with all summer. This is the biggest game of Tyler Herro's career. That's my bold take.
Wow.
I would like to.
That's a good take.
That's
tough.
That's tough.
Hometown game, that's tough. No?
They booed him
What do you mean?
because he didn't go to Wisconsin.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
So what kind of homecoming is that going to be?
I don't know. Biggest game of his career.
You think?
Yeah.
Bigger than the playoff games and stuff?
Well, he didn't play in the playoffs last year. And the year before that, he got hurt in the middle of it. I mean, we could probably go with the early Eastern Conference Finals games. But, yeah, I think, because when you're a cute teenager in the bubble, everything's gravy, baby. It's not like nobody was looking for Tyler Herro to do anything in the bubble. He just did. He was awesome. But it was like a nice surprise. Look at this young rookie.
Not his expectations.
Now there's expectations. Exactly, dude. Yeah. Okay. Biggest. You don't disagree with me.
No.
You don't disagree with me.
I do agree with you. I do disagree with you. Simply because it's the damn
game
fourth
4.
game. Yeah. Our hearts are going to be on the table at this rate in December. Right? There's Marcos. There's no way we can survive the season if this is how we're reacting for game 4.
Did you see how Eric Spoelstra?
Do you understand?
I understand
that we're gonna need a defibrillator up in here.
Did you see how mad Eric Spoelstra was at game 2 at the referee? He wanted to kill him.
Wow.
He wanted to kill that official.
He was pissed.
He was so mad about that call not being a backcourt.
Yeah.
And then he goes, "You went to review and you changed the review. That's not the play you reviewed. That's bull bleep. You can't do that."
Hey, that was game 2.
I know. He's a maniac.
Dude.
He goes, no. He goes, but we went back. We switched it to the other call. The foul was early. No, you
right.
Can't do that.
You were going to evaluate if that was a foul. He calls a timeout, and then you go back into play and say, but he fouled him there?
Yeah.
You can't watch the whole game?
Yeah, that's not fair.
Right. Wait, that's my question. Aren't they only supposed to review when they called the foul?
Right.
They go back 5 seconds earlier and go, it was a reach-in earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Spo. No, you can't do that. He lost his mind.
He lost his mind. He even looks calm when he's mad as hell. Right? Right? Because
Bam out of the Bayou says he's not even shooting over 40% now. He's not.
Who?
Tyler.
Yeah, no. It's game 4, dude. Stop.
Biggest game of his career.
Oh, you are.
Tonight.
You know what? You're just like Florida Wiggy.
What do you mean? Don't say I'm Florida Wiggy.
You are. Florida Wiggy. Because I just heard Wiggy saying some things now.
Wiggy on
WEI. And he say, just imagine how good this team would be with a good quarterback.
With a good quarterback. The guy who's leading the league in passing?
Let me explain something to people, right? There is no one way to play a position in the NFL, right? We all look for certain traits that would identify with playing a position well. When the quarterback gets drafted, here's what they say. Strong arm, can make all the throws, right? But that don't matter if his decision-making is poor, because he's throwing it with accuracy to the wrong guy, right? There's some quarterbacks that come into the league and they have strong arms, they got big bodies, but they're known as being inaccurate.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those things don't ever change. I never met an inaccurate quarterback in college that all of a sudden became accurate.
Mm-hmm.
The two traits that Tua has that separates him from a lot of quarterbacks in this league is his decision-making and his accuracy. Things that travel, things that from every level of football, if you say that quarterback's accurate, that's always going to play out, and you're always going to have some positive things happen with that quarterback. And he makes good decisions. He throws it where no one wants to throw. He eats in the middle of the field. Most of these coaches and coordinators and guys who draft quarterbacks want them to be able to rip it outside so you can keep it away from the defense. And he does all these things well, yet some people still look at Tua as if he's not an excellent quarterback.
It's crazy.
It's great. Get over yourself. It is okay. You were wrong. Admit it. Move on and stop grasping at straws to try to legitimize
He's not the only
your
one.
dumb take.
Could you imagine being a Patriots fan and you've seen this guy do something against your team that nobody's done in the history of football
Right.
against Bill Belichick? He's never you have never seen your team beat that quarterback, and somehow
With all the
some way-
tricks. With all the
and he's not
tricks.
the only one. I saw another dope on Nessun or one of them, Nesquik, whatever their stupid network is up there. He's like, I think if they were a better quarterback, who? Mahomes? Okay, maybe.
Ooh, go ahead. Who else? Who else is going to be that accurate in the middle of the field?
Guess
Name,
what?
I'll wait. Name a quarterback. You got Patrick Mahomes, right?
Like, Mahomes is the best. No,
How-
no doubt. But here's the thing. Didn't do this with Tyreek Hill.
No,
Didn't do it.
no.
NFL record. There is nobody who has
Eh.
done it faster than the Cheetah. And his quarterback is Tua. More 40-yard hookups than anybody in the league by twice as many as anybody in the league. And you still want to disparage him, you chowder-eating bastards. Back after this.